Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be part 4 and the final video before the maiden. Once we get it out here, out of the cold weather, we are going to go into AS3X and safe and programming a AR637T Spectrum receiver. So the first thing you want to do basically is turn on your transmitter and then plug in your plane. Once you do that, we are going to go down into forward programming right there. Okay, then we're going to go into gyro settings, first time setup. Okay, first time setup, make sure your model has been configured, which we did. We set it all up in the transmitter and the wing type and everything whatsoever, and then click continue. Any wing type, tail, channel, assignment, all that stuff and everything, we did that through initial setup again. Okay, so then we are going to click on set the model level and press continue, and this is going to tell the transmitter where the orientation is of your receiver over down there. Okay, so set the model level and press continue. Set the model on its nose, press continue. If the orientation on the next screen is wrong, go back and try again. So here we go. I'm going to put the model on its nose. Okay, hold it up, and I am just going to on the receiver click continue, and that is the orientation right there, what I have of the receiver, which is going back and forth this way. Okay, and then I am going to hit continue, set the plane back down, gain channel select. I am just going to hit apply. The receiver is rebooting. All right, return to forward programming, yes. All right, so the next thing is we go back into gyro settings, and then we go into first time safe setup. All right, before setting up safe, a flight mode channel must be configured. I'm going to go into FM mode, and I'm going to scroll over here. It's highlighted, and I am going to FM channel. It says inhibit it, and I am going to put that on 7 right there. That's B switch. That's the switch right there. Okay, and that's what I want. Next, continue. Flight mode, select the desired flight mode, switch position to adjust settings for each flight mode. Okay, so on the flight mode, basically we have forward, and then forward, when I have on B switch towards me, I feel like that's safe. That should be AS3X, which would be flight mode 2, and then flight mode 3 will be, everything will be off. Okay, I prefer everything to be that way for the for safe on there. Okay, and then we're gonna hit next. AS3X gains must be tuned to active in safe flight modes to help reduce wobble. Next. Okay, level model and capture attitude trim. And okay, so I'm going to just click down over here. Basically, we have roll right 60. These are all standard settings. I don't even touch any of those stuff or anything. I just leave them alone. You can adjust those in flight and your maiden flights and checking them out, but they're pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to click next and apply. Please stand by. Receiver is rebooting. All right, you see that waggle around there? 2 waggles? That is basically safe. If you've seen that on the plane. And jiggled around a little bit, okay? We're gonna test out safe, and I have on B switch, the switch pointing towards the front of the transmitter towards me, and we'll check that out. And now ailerons are chirping, okay? So the next thing is, I'm gonna flip the plane over. All right, that means safe is activated, okay? All right, now what we have to do is tell the plane about AS3X. Okay guys, we're gonna go into set up AS3X. We go back into forward programming, gyro settings, AS3X settings. Click down to fixed adjustable gains. Now, you want to make sure your roll, pitch, and yaw are set to fixed. Okay, because when you first come in there, let's say adjustable, and you want them to be fixed. Okay? Also, in safe mode, you want them all fixed also. You want them to be fixed, fixed, and fixed. You click on there. Okay? Now, all you have to do after you do that is you go back out to the main menu. I am going to show you something. Safe is on, and I'm going to put audio events on here so you know exactly you're in safe, AS3X, or off, and do that on all the switches, and I'll show you that shortly. Switches forward. I got a little chirping going on, and like I said, we check out safe, and you can see that is going the way it's supposed to. All right, and of course I don't think you can see this, but the elevator is going up and down to do its correction. Then when I switch into AS3X mode, that's the center part, there is nothing. Okay, why is that? AS3X mode is only activated when it's 25% over throttle. So we're gonna hit our throttle, and we're gonna throttle it up. And then don't have your prop on. Okay, then we should start hearing a chirping, and it's correcting. And I'll flip the plane over, and it is correcting. Now that is AS3X mode. Now we want to set the switch so it's off, and if we hit off right there, let's see if I get any motion. Nothing at all. Okay, everything is off. The plane is flying free. You do whatever you want, go all over the place, no matter what you want to do with it. Okay. Okay guys, that was the radio transmitter setup in forward programming to set up AS3X and safe and off. And now I'm just going to give you a final overview of this beautiful Bristell B23 from Kavan. Okay, it's a beautiful plane, nice LEDs. All right, looking good. Just giving you a final overview, and there's those LEDs on the side. Put the antennas on over here and up on the back. Looking good. It's going to be a great little flyer. Looks very similar to the SR22 from E-Flight. Okay, this is a general aviation plane. Once again, that beautiful interior cockpit where you can put a nice FPV camera if you want. All right, looking good. Got the prop on there. I did add those audio events. You know, once again, basically, let's start here. I have my flaps, and the flaps are up.
Takeoff flaps.
Takeoff flaps.
Landing flaps.
Landing flaps.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. Rates over here on F.
Low rates. Mid rates. High rates.
Over here, basically on B switch, is where we have our control surfaces.
AS3X mode. Off. Safe mode. mode.
Okay, and then we have our throttle. Make sure my stick is down. We have our throttle. Throttle is off.
Throttle cut off. Throttle cut on.
All right, so it's looking good. 5-minute timer. So the next thing we'll have to do is we'll have to get it out this spring and do ourselves a maiden. And you know, we still have some mechanical trimming and everything whatsoever, and we'll probably have to do some trimming in the air, obviously. It's looking good. Everything. There's that little piece right there. I think that's an air, I don't know. I forgot what they call that thing. But anyways, once again, this is it. This is the Kavan B23 Bristell General Aviation plane. Looks beautiful, gorgeous. This is a 4-part series. I have 1 for the unboxing, 2 for the build, 3 for setting up wiring and everything whatsoever of the AR637T receiver from Spectrum and cable management. And then I did in part 4 the forward programming for setting up AS3X and safe and the flight modes. Okay, so once again, this is Joe at Drone Man Productions. Please, if you have any questions, I missed something, let me know. Just ask, and I will definitely get back to you. And if you want to get one, check out the link down below for FPV Builds RC. Everything is there. And Anthony is awesome. He will get back to you and answer any questions that you have. So once again, this is Joe, Drone Man Joe RC. Salute you, and we are out.